to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'm Brown.
We need a moment of silence.
Who's a Browns fan?
Right here.
Me as well. Way to go. They look great.
Okay, first item on the agenda is approval of the minutes from the November 14th meeting. We did have a chance to take a look at the minutes. Anybody have any changes, any additions? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve the minutes as presented?
So moved. Second?
Mr. Metersbaugh?
Yay.
Mr. Gabbard?
Yay.
Mr. Wade?
Yay. And then fiscal business, we have the fiscal officer's report.
Yeah, we try to keep it short here. We have the bills for payment if you want to go ahead and do those.
Okay. We've had a chance to take a look at the bills. Anybody have any questions? So motion to pay the bills.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Gabbard?
Yay.
Mr. Metersbaugh?
Yay.
Mr. Wade?
Yay. And we have resolution 5137, a resolution approving or denying the fiscal year 2019 permanent appropriations.
Yes, this is the actual physical permanent appropriations for 2019, fiscal year 2019. Instead of doing what we did before, which was a temporary resolution followed by a permanent resolution 3 months later, we're in a position where we can go ahead and make the permanent appropriations for 2019. In addition, you'll see, as we've noted before in emails, is that we've changed the legal level of control to help us to manage our monies a little bit better and to reduce the number of times that we come back to you guys asking to move trivial amounts of money. So if there's any issues, we can correct them in the future. I mean, it's just good business to get it done and over with.
That makes perfect sense to me. Anybody have any questions about 5137? Matt, anything you'd like to say?
I just appreciate Mr. Crowell's leadership in pulling the budget together this year. Fantastic.
You're good.
Thank you.
So motion to accept 51 and approve 5137.
So,
Second?
Mr. Metersbaugh?
Yay.
Mr. Gabbard?
Yay.
Mr. Wade?
Yeah. Anything else this time?
Couple things. Now that we're getting the payroll done, we have our first payroll this Friday. Time to look forward to next year and accepting credit cards for our payments. And I wanted to get the board's thoughts on how to take care of those fees, whether we wanted to absorb those fees in our current cost structure, whether we wanted to create a separate line for each time that somebody made a payment that they wanted to make by credit card, adding a convenience fee, or doing it as doing like a little miniature fee study and adding those costs to the current fee structures so that we can add those costs in, looking for some direction in that respect.
Good question. There's certainly a couple ways to do it, obviously, but I don't think we should pay the fee.
No, I think, to me, we either do a convenience fee of, whatever the number is, $3.95 or whatever it might be, or we just simply raise our rates to an even number that absorbs it.
Certainly, I will tell you that nothing is free. They charge us to put in checks. They charge us to, every time we take money, we pay money to have somebody to take the deposits to the bank. So cash is not free. Checks are not free. So I guess my recommendation is that we come back to the board with some suggested fees that would cover the cost and have you guys talk about those and see what you think.
And I asked for Mr. Palmer's input because obviously a lot of them are in your department. It seems to me it would be more convenient to do a convenience fee, just simply based on the number of different fees that you have. Is that fair or not?
Yeah, I've thought about it. That's obviously one angle to go. We can get into the software and, okay, I've got to add things back and forth. It may be simpler, quite frankly, just to increase the fees. We've not done an increase since 2009 for zoning fees.
Yeah.
So maybe it's time to go ahead and do that, have that become the new standard. Yeah, we're going to have some who are paying cash and check that pay a little bit more because they didn't get the benefit of the convenience, but I think once that's out there, it's probably become the norm because most people look mean, like I have 3 heads when I say need check or cash, when they have plastic.
Right.
So plastic's probably gonna become the dominant. So if we have it so it's already taken care of, then I think they probably won't feel as if, oh, I'm using that and I'm getting dinged, oh, the new price is this, and go forward.
I'd say get together with the people that it affects and
We'll
come
come
up with
back.
a fee structure that's revised for 2019. That's my opinion.
All right, that's great, that gives us enough time to do it, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, and I don't see any sense of giving them a discount if they pay cash, but we're gonna have to pay a fee to deposit it. Yeah, no, that doesn't make any sense.
I mean, and this is a different discussion, I suppose, but our goal here is to ultimately not, we don't want to pay cash if we don't have to. You know, put some thought into how that looks too. I know the BCI people that come in and all that, we've obviously got to add that on to that because we really don't make any money there anyway. Or even cover our costs, I shouldn't say make any money, I don't think we really even cover what we end up doing for that.
We make between $6 and $8 per test, according to which one it is. But then I think I pay $800 a year for the software fee. And we just had to buy a new reader the other day, so there's some back-end cost that kind of covers them. The girls' time all day long.
Well, I was going to say, probably,
All times.
I think we did $6,000 in prints last month. Kind of volume.
are you serious?
Yeah. I think we had a $13,000 bill for 2 months.
Didn't have any idea what that.
Well, so the city doesn't do it.
Okay.
The schools don't do it as a convenience like they used to. The county does it, but, and I hesitate to say this in a public meeting, the experience a lot of people have had at the county's been poor. So we get a lot of people. We've talked about doing a fee for residents of Spring Creek Township.
We did do that.
We did change it, okay. Because we had people, they were sending people down to us from Centerville just based on convenience, so.
Yeah, there was one police department someplace actually had on their site, go to Clear Creek Township.
Yeah. Glad we can help. So, we need to look at all those things.
Well,
We will.
I guess that's something else to look at,
Yeah.
for sure, is are we charge per finger, so people.
That's right.
Give a discount, somebody wants to think we get a discount.
They just pay for 10.
Wow.
All righty then.
All right. I guess the last thing for you, for the board, is we haven't set the last meeting in December. We need a very short meeting to pay the bills.
You say the 27th, that
Yeah.
Thursday, was that what you were looking at?
That's what we're looking at, asking for some direction and timing on that, please.
Well, my company is closed from, which is really kind of nice. So it's a mandatory vacation. So I'm good for that day.
What you see, what time would you like?
Doesn't matter to me. Half the time we want to do it on 27th.
Board's pleasure.
9 o'clock, 8:30.
No, let's do 9.
9 o'clock?
Set on Thursday, 27th.
Yes, sir. Okay, that's it for me, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Public comments? And new business, police department, we have a request to accept the Loeb Foundation grant funds in an amount of $20,000.
I'd ask the board to accept that, and we'll work on that project.
A motion to accept this donation.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Gabbard?
Yay.
Mr. Mearsclaw?
Yay.
Mr. Wade? Yes.
Should be a grant, I said donation.
It's a grant.
Been known to float into that donation account. I'm sorry.
Then the fire district, anything else from the police department? Sorry, John.
No.
Fire district, we also have a request to accept the Loeb Foundation grant of $20,000. So motion to accept that. So moved.
Second.
Mr. Mearsclaw?
Yay.
Mr. Gabbard?
Yay.
Mr. Wade?
Yeah.
Just one thing I want to bring to the board's attention. We started what's called a File of Life program. We've got people's medical information inside there. They can stick it on the refrigerator. It's got a magnet on it so that if we show up for a call, some of the elderly people like have long lists of medications and things like that, then this little piece of paper comes out and it's got all their stuff on it. So if you know anybody who might benefit from this in the community, we've got a bunch of it. So,
That's great.
Good idea. Think I better get one. Just kidding.
From where I just came from, I better get two. I bought some extra.
Okay, thank you. Planning and zoning department, any business?
Nothing today, sir.
Road department?
We have nothing, sir.
All quiet. No, hopefully, don't get any with snow tonight.
I don't think so. The pavement's 48 degrees right now, so.
Good.
I did that. My distribution center's closed, they got crushed.
Good.
Yeah.
Administration?
Lots of stuff going on, but nothing, for official business today.
Staff updates?
Paycheck with ADP this Friday, see how it goes.
Good luck on all that.
How you doing?
Good.
Good.
Mike.
Good,
Mike.
Mike.
This will be better than last time, so, absolutely.
Mike
He's worked very hard on it.
Annette and Wally, and there's been a lot of effort into it, so.
Everybody else. I'll appreciate it, so.
He's done a hell of a job.
It's been a long haul, but
Long time
we're there.
coming, and I know it'll be just fine once it's up and running.
Welcome to the 21st century.
Credit
Staff
card.
updates, anything? Staff updates? Okay. If nothing further, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second?
Mr. Gabbard?
Yay.
Mr. Municipal?
Yeah.
Mr. Wick?
Yeah.
Brian?